of the NFL is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And a short pickup to...
He wasn't. He was normal. You told me that.
Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle.
I think it was Carter, wasn't it? No, that was last year.
Great leverage, held their spot.
Oh, God, who was it?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Two and now on first down. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Dolphins at 10-2 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And some room to work. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 31 yards there to first.
Yeah, use it before the season's over.
To limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
By the way, Tom Brady is absolutely destroying in that league.
It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
Did you see that? By the way, did you see that Dolphins in Rams trade?
Extra point.
Yeah. I said, Hunter Long on the third round. Can you imagine someone submitted that in a Madden league? I'll take your 9-9 expected cornerback for a guy that's on my practice squad and a mid-round pick.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're trying to clear cap space. That's what it is. They are, and Cooper Kupp's actually might get traded too.
With a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This man has... No, he doesn't have an extra feature. Oh, wow, the homeboy's back finally. Thank God.
Last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
On 2nd down, it's Blank, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
How does he get hurt? He just... Sorry. Bradley Chubb's been out for like the last... I don't know, 5 weeks or something like that. And guess what? Man just got hurt again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Blake, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That's so crazy, bro. How does he get hurt again?
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down now, it's Blake. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Blake. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
He's signed with the Steelers.
They suspected it was a power.
I didn't see what he said, though.
Coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tua.
What do you mean, like, put it down?
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
No, I get that, but, like, I'm trying to get your reference from it.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because
Oh, wait a minute. Is he retired from Big Ben?
Trying to get him the football in space as they did right there.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown! Well, this has been a flawless start for them.
Well, you know why he wants to wear number 7, right?
Score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
What am I doing right now? Playing a game.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've
yes,
been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call.
Now I'm having a working phone right now.
Absolutely sucks. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the play.
My battery shot and exploded.
It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Wow, Cooley, you're just so slow.
Green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way
Slide into the end zone. You're down 14-7. You want me to kick your ass? You haven't stopped
They
me
were
running
already
off.
down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Jesus.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Williams brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Oh, I forgot your clock on.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Dobbins.
Wow, we just got intercepted. Come on, bro. You cannot get intercepted like that.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Hey, come on.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
They're right behind you.
From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now. So they do a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down.
On, fucking shoot the gap.
Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Tua going to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Tua.
God bless it. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking block.
The sack there by Roquan
God
Smith.
damn it, bro. You gotta fucking block. God, man. 5 versus 5. Fucking hold your motherfucking block.
The sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 56 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On fourth down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in.
Cover
Touchdown,
3.
Cleveland.
So dumb, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, my guy doesn't get burned. Like, my guy literally, I play pass, and my guy just gets run over behind him.
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh my god, fucking we missed that throw. Wow, Tua, you fucking killing me on that, bro. You cannot miss that throw.
Head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Ready. Tua, a final shot before half. He'll dump this off
God
complete
damn
to
it. Can I get
Dobbins.
us?
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances.
Madden, how does a fucking D tackle shoot through the gap without getting touched on an inside zone? Like, he just... EA Sports is in the game, am I right?
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
I'm more frustrated that we fucking gave up the goddamn
defense, forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua sets up to pass it. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's got this down to the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
That ball went through my guy's hand. Oh my fucking god, Madden. You're so fucking ass. The ball went through my fucking motherfucker's hands.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores.
Like how? How's that go through my guy's hands, Madden? How? How?
So this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they
over
in this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Looking deep downfield. And now Watson throws another interception. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach right on his play sheet.
Madden, for the love of fucking Jesus, can you just, like, not maybe have my guard block the guy instead of letting him just stunt in and come untouched?
Maybe they can pick up what the flaws are.
Granted, I'm asking a lot from a fucking dumbass video game.
On play action, here's Tua. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage back
Option
to the
route, and the
44
guy doesn't
yard
take that
line.
option. That's
Third
fucking
and
what option.
15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa.
Fucking God damn this fucking game! Why would my, oh my fucking God!
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that
Oh my Jesus, help me!
on is the punter, Charlton.
Like, guy fucking turns away from the fucking football? Like, what on earth is that? Like, he fucking perfectly catch ball, like he can catch it, and you make him fucking turn his back and take the fucking football. God damn, man, I want to get this over with.
The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, he's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From midfield, here's Tua. And that is
Fucking had a touchdown, but we couldn't get the fucking... Good job, offensive line. Fucking good job. You guys fucking deserve a raise after that fucking horse shit.
You start playing a little more physically, and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He finds his man complete. It's Roth. And
No.
he's gonna have the
Oh, you're playing
Dolphins
2K?
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'll do that to the game.
And he's got it down to the 28.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Let's go now. They'll run with Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and goal from the 1. Tua going to run the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Man just throws free because he knew he got nothing else on offense. That's the only thing he can do on offense, just pray and hope he catches it. That's so fucking dumb. You don't suck on offense so bad, you fucking don't have to rely on that.
In this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson.
He caught that? Oh my fucking Jesus, Madden. Oh my God, that's so fucking dumb. You just threw it in a triple coverage and you caught that. Wow. Okay, Madden. EA Sports is in the game now, right?
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try again.
Wow, fucking Mike. How cool is this? But doesn't make
a great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Browns get a small measure.
The people they didn't have fucking a high throw power quarterback is streak is freaking ridiculous.
New York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hole left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Second and 5 now. Tua. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Dolphins. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Working my way downtown, walking fast.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 3rd down, Blake. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, I'm finishing right now. I'm finishing the game. I won 56-28.
Between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
I just kicked the guy's ass. So.
Okay, break.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And they take a knee. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Charles, a lot of happy
no one's getting off from a contract. You know why no one's off from a contract, right?
Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.